Hey, peace world. Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. My name is Wood. Look, I'm not going to hold anybody up. I didn't buy the fight. I'm like Carlito Brigante. I'm really on my way out of boxing. I think I'm just going to write in the future when I want to over at Bite Down Boxing. I really don't care to continue contributing to the noise in boxing and the negativity and all of that type stuff. Not on no hater thing. That's a beautiful thing about boxing is everybody can be an expert. But getting to this beat, but like I said, there's only one fight in boxing that I'm buying. There's only one fight. I keep saying it, Spence and Crawford, and I'm out. I'm done. So I was tempted to check this fight out because I had a feeling that something was going to be, I had a feeling that it was going to be a competitive fight or a good fight. So shout out to Dmitry Bivol and getting the victory. I said yesterday, you know, we had the Rich Strike, the horse, was a big underdog and got a victory over it at the Kentucky Derby. Then later on that night, we get Dmitry Bivol, who, you know, got an immense victory for underdog. But I'm not going to say I could have predicted this fight or anything. But there are two things that I think Dmitry Bivol had going for him that a lot of fighters need. The first one, you got to have something. You're in a great position when you have something that a meaningful fighter needs for a bigger plan they're trying to work, or their promotional team, their business team is trying to work. He had this WBA title at light heavyweight, and he had an undefeated record, which is kind of a sub thing. But he had this title, and there was business out there that Canelo Alvarez, you know, this was part of this was like the second or third Infinity Stone for another gauntlet, if you will. So that's it. He had this title and somebody needed it. Somebody important needed it. The second thing, the wise DMX on a song called Shut 'Em Down with Onyx. DMX early in the verse, in his verse, he says, them blank had you or pumped you up to watch you get beat. Had you thinking shit was sweet. Now you up shit's creek because your shit is weak. This is what you got to do in boxing. You got to do all this extra stuff nowadays to get you a fight together, to sell tickets, to sell the event, to position yourself correctly. So instead of just doing some of the obvious stuff, Benavidez, Charlo, I don't know, a couple other options, maybe shit, retire. But instead of doing some of the obvious stuff, Reynoso got out here talking about cruiserweight. Earlier this week, Canelo was talking, or Eddie put it out there or something. If we can make the fight with Usyk at 201 pounds, like 1 pound above cruiserweight, let's do that. You're trying to do all this phenomenal stuff, and that's cool. Go out here, dare to be great, all that stuff. Do it. But here you are at talking about going up to heavyweight and cruiserweight. Here you are going up to light heavyweight. And I just wasn't so sure that we were really, I thought we were kind of seeing the ceiling for Canelo. It's not to say that the dude isn't a pound for pound beast. He's not an excellent fighter. He's not a highly skilled fighter. He's not elite. It's not to say none of that. But we can see here, in Dmitry Bivol, here was just a bigger dude with enough boxing, with enough toughness, enough chin, enough grit, and the right stamina, the right gas tank that was able to just hold on to his title and beat up a smaller dude. It was really that simple. I know I looked at the Lennon Castillo fight. We looked at his performance against maybe Joe Smith to a degree, Joe Smith Jr., and we looked at I looked at Craig Richards, that performance. And he's just picking up these victories, not doing anything exceptional, nothing really elite. Even against Jean Pascal, or whatever his name is, Pasquale. Just picking up these victories, keeping his title. And like I said, it looked like shit was sweet. Let me just go over here and grab this dude right here, take his title, and then go do some bigger business. And this dude came in here and upset those plans. So shout out to Bivol. Eventually, I guess I'll check out the performance somehow. Seemed like a good night of boxing. Too bad Philippe Hrgovic fell out against Zhilei Zhang. I would have liked to have seen that fight as long as it took them to get an opponent for Hrgovic, you know, and continue to try to emerge as one of the dudes out here at heavyweight. That didn't happen. And to be honest, the rest of that card, I don't really know much about the other action on that card. But in terms of a rematch, I really wouldn't see things really changing personally. I really, Canelo's to me, he doesn't really bring enough volume, you know, for not for all 12 rounds to really be a factor up at light heavyweight, in my opinion. You know, he's not gonna box consistently with anybody up there. I thought the Kovalev victory at light heavyweight, that was a setup. You know, everything was tilted in his favor, and it looked the way it did. But Kovalev was able to do pretty well scoring-wise, win some rounds, maybe just with his jab, and until shit went completely bad for him. So, you know, I don't really think light heavyweight is where it's at for Canelo. I thought him going up against Artur Beterbiev, I was just trying to be quiet. Like, let me let y'all think shit is sweet and that you can actually go up here and deal with a monster like Beterbiev. But that was going to be a long night for Canelo, in my opinion. That was going to be a long night. Quiet as kept, 201-pound Usyk was probably going to be a long night for Canelo. So, you know, hey, he tried to do some things. Like I said, boxing is all screwed up. Dudes out here doing all kind of weird shit nowadays. We talk about all of these different matchups that don't mean shit. Go over here and fight this. Go up 2 divisions and fight this. Drop down. If all this shit we try to do nowadays, instead of dudes just fighting who they should be fighting. And you get some mistakes like this. So like I said, I ain't really trying to hold nobody. I hope it was a great night and people enjoyed it. Hey, don't let them count you out. Bite down boxing. Peace.